listen, and I'm going to take
So
fucking
please,
accountability for it. Listen, I don't
that's what they want you to do because
listen.
you were muting and
I
blocking your
understand,
friends.
right?
And I love you.
And
You
I
know
get
I
that.
love
I
you. I'm
look,
just as
but
shocked by
Queen,
this.
you know for a fact that I'm going to take my fucking lickings. You're exactly
Right,
right.
but that's
The
what they want to hear, broken, because
okay, hold,
yesterday when it happened, we were looking for
Queen,
you. Me especially
Queen,
because I care for
Queen,
you.
Queen.
I'm listening, baby.
Okay, if you are a moderator and the host says, "Okay, mods, this is what we're going to do,"
I'm not going to do
I
it. If it's the people that respect and follow me, I'm not doing it. Broken. I don't care.
I
You
was
can
just getting
mod
rid of
me.
comments like fucking Dalton's unalive brother and shit like that. Shit got wild. I
The
don't
twin he
fucking
didn't
know.
fucking have, bitch? No, no, no. That's fucked up. The twin he fucking lied about? The fucking dead kid that he took from somebody else's family and posted on this app and pretended it was his fucking brother, broken? I love you, but fuck
Fact.
that. No.
Fact.
Look,
But I
I'm
do want to say this, comment cousins. When I came back on my sneaky before they blocked that one, I did see in the comments like names. Like there was another broken crayons in the comments, but yet there was a broken crayons, our broken crayons in the box.
There was almost 1,000 people in there.
Yeah, they were doing dirty. They knew because they had those
there was
accounts
also
ready.
a shit ton of mods in there. I will take every bit of fucking accountability I have to.
I was
Again,
a mod.
I'm
I
not a
didn't touch that
fucking
motherfucking mute and block button.
I'm
I'm
not a
sorry.
fucking coward, Robert. I'm going to fucking sit here and take this shit. Thank you for putting me in this because I thought the whole fucking thing was when you started, it was about we gotta stop going real life and how it's not okay. Where the fuck did we get into Mallory and all that other shit?
And
Look,
why
there's
didn't you
Broken Crayon
tell
too.
us? Why didn't you tell us, Robert, what we were walking into? Yeah, maybe we should have got down, but you know
I
what?
didn't know for any bit that he was up in the box at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning talking about
Okay,
Florida man shit. Like what?
I'm about to get ready to get down, so let's just clarify this. I did come in and I went off. I went off and I left. I came back and I apologized for disrespecting the live because I was cussing and hooping and hollering, and people were saying he said don't cuss. Everybody on this panel can verify that. So figure it
But
out.
Mallory was
I
allowed
wasn't a
to
part. I wasn't
over
even
and
there
over.
because I did not agree with it. If I was a mod, there's no fucking way I'm blocking and muting the people that I feel were respected over them. For me, you
I
know,
agree. I thought it was when it all happened and it came out, and there it was. I honestly thought, okay, our people are going to get a chance. And then I asked, what's the freaking end game here? When is it going to end? Y'all know that I want that to happen so bad. I started asking or speaking on Ratina, and Ratina wasn't there. When they started speaking on Petty and his children, and Petty's face was not in there. He might have been in there, but he wasn't there. Nobody deserves to bring people up and talk shit or
I wasn't
anything
there.
on them if
I
you're not
wasn't either,
there.
Hensley. So I'm going to drop and leave a box open for one of those people that got muted and blocked.
I
All
just
right.
want to say this, and I'm going to drop too. I just want to say if Robert has anything to say, it needs to be a co-host, and he needs to have his four amigos on his side and say what he has to say to us in front of them, like they got to say what they wanted to say about us in front of us. It needs, if that's the case. If not, bye, Felicia.
And I'll tell you one more thing that gutted me was when Dalton come up in that box and said that he was invited there by Robert. It was shared to him. And then when Robert got a strike and had to go down, you know what he said? Mallory, I hope you come back. Do you think he said anything to us? Nope.
I would just like to say that, I mean, as you that were there, I was so disrespected in that live. I mean, I only had one question, and I was very pleasant about it. No, I'm not going to say I'm okay today. I have a lot going on, but the other thing I am going to say, because as we all know, Petty went live, And I'm holding some type of feeling that if I had kept my mouth shut and not come up in a box, a lot of what went down here in Petty's live may not have happened. And for that, I'm just having a lot of feelings. I chose to take my turn and overscream this person, and I feel if I had kept my mouth shut and dropped, none of this would be happening.
Peppy, real quick. No, it's not your fault. This was a dumpster fire waiting.
No,
Just
then
waiting.
I feel relieved.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, please. I would please. No, you're not at fault. I definitely was over the blackmail. I was over it. Please do not take fault. I'm so glad to have that dark cloud off me.
I know, Petty, I know you are. I mean, I've been communicating with you. I know you are. And I'm glad for you. You know how I feel about you. Dear God, and not that way. Let somebody take that wrong. I'll go after them. Jesus. This man is like a son to me. You are the most amazing man. And you don't ever forget that. Ever. But I'll tell you, if I'm waiting, I'm going to get that clip. I had an emergency here, which is okay. I missed some things, but that clip is being sent to me. Not that I want to hear that, but my name come up a lot out of her mouth. For myself, I need to hear it, so I do have someone who's preparing that for me. And
Peppy, I hope you understand why we were saying don't talk about them.
Oh, CJ. Oh, okay. Now, are we talking about in Smash's Live or Roberts?
Roberts, I didn't see Smashes Live, ma'am. I just, in Roberts.
Oh, no. Okay, like I said, I do understand. And like I said, I never speak on children, period.
No, ma'am.
And the word child or children never came out of my mouth. I choose my words very carefully. But the way I was shut down I'm sorry. Robert has always been kind of whatever toward me. I don't care. I mean, I'm a strong person. But I'm still going to have to work on my feelings as far as what happened in here. I am well aware that when it came to Ms., that I'm the one who thoroughly pissed her off. She got dropped out of a box, and it's like, yeah. So I'm sure she had a lot to say about me, and I'm very grateful that I'm going to be getting the clip. I don't start trouble. I don't go looking for trouble, nor will I with this. It's something I need for my own personal self, and I hope you all understand that. I don't go after people. On the other side of this app, yes, but I protect children and I save children, and I will always do that. What is on there?
Can you see it, Miss Peppy?
No, ma'am.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure for the friends that they saw the blackmail. There's been more than one occasion of blackmailing.
Oh,
Me.
Your
So I
head's
just
like
wanna make
friends
sure
on it.
that- yeah, I know. I just want to make sure.
I'm
that
sure
the
there
friends
has.
of the friends that I know that people are friends of, just, before
I'm
I
gonna tell
even make a move to do anything, that everybody understands that the blackmailing has been going on more than
For a
just.
while. Let's be real.
I'm
We've
going
heard
to,
about this for a while out of her
I-
mouth.
I'm going to share something with you, Patty, and I'm going to share it right here on your platform. It wasn't long after, and it's been a while, that I met you. You know a little bit about you know a lot about me. Okay. I had red flags about that person. I almost came to you to say, why this, why that? I don't cause trouble. I don't ask questions unless I feel I really have to. I had so many red flags about that person. And it's not that yesterday was not the first time I came up against her in here and she disrespected me, but I would usually drop out of the box. Well, I'm not doing that anymore. And like I said, yes, I did feel some way. I'm glad it's over with. I am so glad for you, Petty, because first of all, your personal life doesn't belong on here. But I guess when you're out here and you got this type of unhinged people, you got to deal with a lot. But just know we love you. I know what a great man you are. You just always remember that. You hold your head high. Thank you, sir. Love you, Kendra. Kendra, what are you bopping up and down for, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm just showing the messages I would get every time I would piss Ms. off, and how she tries to use blackmail and fear-mongering on people to get them to shut up and do what she wants. This is just, just a bit petty,
Yes. Yeah,
anybody
Kendra,
she truly cares about, I protected you. No, all you did was fucking threaten me and treat me like fucking dog shit, bitch, when I cared about you.
right. Yeah, I am way too much aware of that person's history that, I could take a puke pill right now, but, yeah, thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.
I adore you, Miss Peppy.
I adore all of you. Y'all are wonderful, and keep being you. You keep that peace in your heart, and all of you keep being and doing you. Okay, I'm going to drop down. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I just want to say it's really fucking funny that, some people on the other side are thanking the person that let this out. I don't know if any of y'all are adults or realize that there are kids on both parties involved in this that could, see this later, considering digital footprint is a real fucking thing, bitch. That's what we worry about over here. That's what we think about over here. We worry about the kids, okay? Because I've had my child and her family be ripped apart, and I've seen what it does to kids. And if you were anything of a woman, you wouldn't hold this over his fucking head and use it just because, and let it out how many ever years later just because you got pissed off because you couldn't fucking respect a 71-year-old woman at your grown fucking age. Y'all have a good night, a good day. I'm fucking pissed about everything. Petty, I love you. Don't let any of this bullshit fucking get to you because it's literally just a fear tactic.
Rivka.
Okay.
I was just coming up to verify that Petty has been being blackmailed with this, because ever since the situation went down with Ms. the first time, where she had blackmailed a young man to go onto Robert's platform and out his relapse, Ms. bullied that man into doing that. And then she tried to bully Kendra into it. And her and I had a very heated argument in her DMs where she didn't make any sense. And please release those messages, please, because that shit will make me cackle yet again. But she's been telling me that she's going to use this against Petty and that Petty better watch it anytime. And I don't know why she DMs me. Her and I are not that close, but she thinks she can come to me and spill all her guts. And please don't do that anymore. Y'all, please, I don't hold water. Everything I know, Kendra knows, okay? So, yeah, it was just it's a little bit crazy to release messages 3 years later just because your feelings got hurt. And I stand on that. But yeah, no, Petty's definitely been blackmailed. This is her MO. She likes to collect things on people and then blackmail them with said information. So, love you guys. Thanks for the gifts. Y'all do not have to do that. I'm running.
Places. So let's not get the two confused. Doxing is dox, and my doxing isn't as important because it doesn't come from them. Please unfriend me, unfollow me. And that's the only reason I brought it to you guys is because it happened here and a few other places. So I'm going to go. Love you, Petty. I stand beside you and I support you.
Thank you. You want me to run it? Who want to go next?
Well, I think Broken was just waiting for me.
No, I was just waiting for everybody to.
Oh, okay. Because I told you don't get down until I could tell you something.
Oh, can I make a statement for all y'all weird fuck window lickers? I wouldn't run to y'all's platform if you fucking paid me. You gross bitches. So y'all can just go over there and keep thinking you got some crazy shit. But we might be a dysfunctional fucking family, but we gonna work through it because I don't run. Yes, sir.
No, I'm waiting until you're done. I'm waiting until you're done.
Oh, that was the gist of it. I watched all these fucking asses who've been kicked off having a field day today, thinking that they're so good, and I'm like, bitch, you're still poking the fucking bear and crying about it. You're still fucking doxing people. You're still doing this. You fucking could care shit about my husband's career, but your husband's career is important. Bitch, you looked up my motherfucking husband, and I know you did because the information you got on my fucking husband, you can only get through MOL. So come at me, you fucking bitch.
Please do not let them get under your skin.
Sorry, Petty.
And do not
It's okay.
ever.
What I wanted to say is that there's like these randoms. Like it's these, I'm so itching because I know it's like not the regular randoms. It's the people that you don't even know have been blocked. And they like, because I'm not mentioning them, is driving like it's like a nail into wood and they can't help themselves.
Are they sending you messages?
No, they requested a box.
Oh, okay.
It's just one of those things, like, I would rather sit every fucking day and make 900 troll accounts to sit in this church than to think to go sit with you guys. You guys are fucking sick individuals. You look people up. It's fucking gross. You talk about shit. Like, you guys are gross. I wouldn't sit with you if I wanted to. Robert, you deserve them. Because that shit you did, fuck you. I sat there while you cried, while people were mean to you, while you were crying about Miz having shit over your fucking head. Fuck you. You threw me to the fucking wolves and then you deactivated, you fucking bitch. Sorry, I'm done.
Do not apologize like you did a few minutes ago. You got up there, you tried to maintain peace. You were as caught off guard as the rest of us. You did the best you could, and that's all anyone can ask for. And the way that we came together, you know, if anyone was here when they tried to bring in the AFF and we all went in there and they thought that they were about to take over, do you guys recall how livid they were when that live ended because it didn't go as planned? I'm a snitch on myself right here. He knew the situation and the receipts before that live started. I promise you. And Petty can vouch for that.
Yes, you just reminded me of God. Like, is it just set up at the setup?
Wait a minute.
Like I might have to consider. I really don't want to consider this. Like, not letting people in the box. I know people infiltrate, but I kind of enjoy the infiltration because it shows one thing. Okay, for Broken, it shows you shouldn't be so trusting of people outside.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot, Petty. If you haven't realized that, I'm a heartstrings follower. I fell for OG. If you want to fucking need somebody to abuse, come ahead.
Broken?
That's fucking what I do, obviously.
PPO,
Sorry, I'm done.
PPO, you said that it was a setup and had receipts and all that. You're talking about Robert had all this before?
Oh, no, I don't have any confirmation on what Robert knew. Nobody but Petty knew about the AFF situation.
Got you.
Once we found out that the live was happening, because of course they waited until the last minute to push it out there. And I think that was to try to set up some barriers, but that's just my own thought. However, we are very fortunate that gentleman was very open-minded in hearing both sides before it started, because he only had one side and it was a side full of lies. So at least, even though he didn't know for sure where the line was when we went in there. He was very neutral on hearing both sides. And that's what allowed us to. Okay, baby, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was in there, and him and I had a long discussion on the back end. And I told him I would hate to think that he was a part of my crew and came in being a one-sided person with not having all the facts before he even started. And he said, I understand your opinion. I appreciate your opinion, and I'll try to do better, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and I was shocked that he even opened my message, especially for as close to the live starting. But I do feel like he went in very neutral to hear both sides, and that did give us an advantage to be able to tell the truth and be able to have our own statements to counter the lies that they had said. Mm-hmm. And I think that just from what we saw for how angry they were and defeated when it didn't go as they thought, and then hearing it, I mean, I just think it's odd that so many people of different tiers and lifestyles, all of us, we're very blended, to have the same thought and feeling. That is significantly alarming to me.
Very. To me, too. Dang, who was up there and dropped down? I'm sorry. All right, who was next? Bad Dog Mom?
Look, I just want to say I came in here last weekend with an unpopular opinion, and not necessarily anybody in the panel, but the chat. Y'all were so quick to vote me off the island, quote unquote, because of an unpopular opinion. Miss Sunshine had displayed toxic behavior for a while. And I saw it in the one video that was posted up, and I responded to who posted it and was appalled by that. And I voiced an opinion of my own last week, and y'all were so quick to do that. But then look at it, it's almost a week later, and it's a whole different story. You know what I mean? I understand that everybody has their own platform, and not everybody's going to agree. But just keep in mind that even though because there are a few people that do come up on this panel and have unpopular opinions, but just know that people can have different opinions and it not always be the way that you see it. I just think it's kind of funny how last week it was a whole different tune to what it is now. And I'm like, my feelings aren't hurt by how some of y'all were saying, vote me off the island last week. That's your choice. And my opinion was totally an unpopular opinion at the time. But okay, I'm sorry. I say y'all, guys. I'm just generalizing. I'm not saying everybody. But the way that I'm just calling out that the tune that was being spun last week versus today is very different. And sometimes y'all may not agree with an opinion that others have, but I called it like I saw it that day. And most of you didn't like that, but now it's a whole different story that you guys are singing today. And no, I didn't, Azita, want to vote. I called out the behavior. I did not ask for a vote off the island. I thought the behavior that she had displayed was toxic and inappropriate, and to keep entertaining that was appalling to me. So that's just my point of view, and thank you for your time, Pastor.
Let her go real quick. I'm taking a call from work right now, but I am going to speak after her. Just let her go.
Okay, it's just real quick. I just want everybody to hear my voice just because of what everything has went on in the last, 2-3 weeks, and it's just getting worse. That this is me. I dropped my phone last night for the 50th last time, and my phone totally shattered. So I'm having to use this.
To Bad Dog Mom. For me, I never said vote, first off. Secondly, my thing was, let's not bring it up again, because it had already been through that. And I mean, Malibu was already, she was tired of it. She was tired of having to explain herself. it was going on for days and days and days. That's all I'm saying.
What I brought up, though, didn't have anything to do with Malibu. My issue that was concerning the unpopular opinion was the comments that were made towards the end of that clip of the choking and blankety blank. And that's where I felt, like I said, it's funny how there has been past behavior, and that then when I had something to say about it as an individual, it was an unpopular one. And then a few days later, it's now a whole different story.
Well, I agree with you on that because I had said something to her several times, like I didn't agree with what she did. But that stirred up for Malibu and her going back and forth because she had said something about it and she didn't even mention her name. And so when Petty kept saying who, her name ended up coming out. So, it just was like, dang, here they go again. And then they went to arguing a couple more days after that. So that's all it was for me. And that's what I was trying to explain to you then. But okay, I just wanted to, come up and say that the comments can be rough. That's why I don't even look down there. Like, don't even look down because you're always going to have a biased opinion or trying to vote you off. They say that about 1,000,000 times about me every day. All right. Thank you.
Sassy, you ready?
Okay, so I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody because me coming in this room yesterday was a mishap, but I enjoy it and I enjoy everybody. However, I do, and I understand and understood when people say, the next time you go in a room, you should, I guess, read more into it. And I owe this whole group an apology. Because I did go over to that other live and I guess I didn't read the fine lines very well and my dumb self followed him. So I feel so horrible and I apologize because I wish now I wouldn't have followed him. But I feel like now finding out that people got a phone call about this so-called live taking place, I stand on what I said last night. That this was a bait trap and people fell for it. And I feel for Broken because she was up there. A lot of people were up there and they were constantly being put up there, taken back down, put up there, taken back down. But if you notice that if y'all were speaking against one certain person, his face was always upset. But then as soon as people got up and apologized to that one person, he sparked a little bit and he started to smile. But what really struck a nerve is when, oh my God, he got reported. And I apologize because when that happened, at that point in time, I was so exhausted from work and I passed out. So anything that happened after that point, I did not get to see. I do not know anything about. I do believe it was a master bait trap for all of y'all. And it's not right. He is a very sick individual. And again, I apologize to this family and to this group because if I'd have read a little bit more in between the lines and seen what was happening, I probably wouldn't have followed him. So I'm sorry.
Miss Sassy, please don't apologize. No, ma'am. You didn't do anything wrong. You went in as blind as the rest of us, and we've known him and followed him and bonded and supported him and helped contribute to building his platform. If we didn't know, there is no way you could have known. So please don't feel that way.
I don't want to, I don't want no bad friendships or, and even if he does resurface, I plan to unfollow him as quick as I can and even block him. But
he's reactivated.
Oh, well, then he needs to come in here and show his face and get in one of these boxes because I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, don't want please. I'm so sorry. I don't. Once we done,
sorry.
Once
Sassy,
it's done,
sorry.
it's done. No, I'm good. We good. No.
Okay, well, I'm going to go somewhere
No,
else.
I'm sorry, Sassy. That's my big no.
No, you're welcome to stay. It's just
No, please stay.
No. I'm gonna go somewhere else and put the Holy Ghost on him then, but I won't put it in
Okay.
here. But he gonna get it one day. He gonna get it.
He will. Everything comes back tenfold. There are some times that if we bring them back in, you're going to get a lot of gaslighting and deflecting like you were able to see last night. And sometimes it's just not worth it to try to tell them what they did wrong or reason with them, because it's not going to change their mind, especially if it was calculated, because they already knew the risk factors before it happened.
And
So
I
all
see
you're
that-
doing is getting on a merry-go-round of lies, and no one here
And
deserves that after what they
I'm
put through.
I'm seeing some of the people in the chat. I understand what y'all saying, and that's why I'm apologizing ahead of time. I worked 14 hours yesterday and I couldn't stay awake no more. Once he got reported, I literally passed out. So anything that was said or done or harm after when he got reported, when he came back, I know nothing about, and I'm not going to speak on that.
so to fill you in, Sassy, it was just from the beginning of when he started till the very end, the straight disrespect for this side. And obviously, I wasn't cool enough to be on whatever fucking heads up he sent out. So if you
And Ms.
would
Broken,
like,
look, no
if you would
disrespect.
like a mod who will fight for you blindly like a fucking idiot, sure, hit me up. I seem to fall into that.
But I want you to understand something. You see my picture, right? You see what my picture is?
Yes.
I'm just a straight human being. At the end of the day, honey, I have no way, no point, no shape or form to judge you. You're human. You're human just like me. We make mistakes and we grow from them. You were a mod and you were fooled. I don't hold that against you. I don't blame you. You just rise above it. Because at some point in time, there was curtains pulled over everybody's eyes. Like I told y'all, that was a big bait trap last night. And everybody was in the mix of it except for one person, because that's the back he had. He didn't have nobody else's back.
May I go next, if you don't mind? Because the dog walker should be back in like 10 minutes.
Yes,
If
I'm
that's
dropping
okay.
out. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, but I just wanted to ask if I could go next. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I'm waiting until the very end because I have several things to touch on and to cover as far as internet safety. So
Hey,
please.
if you're going to stay up here, I'm going to drop down. I got to make a call right quick.
Yes, ma'am. I got you.
Hetty, you got something to say? Or you just told me about?
I just wanted to know, and wifey, I just want to ask the mod something. Y'all see the same request I see, right?
I can't see crap. I have muting powers, and that's all. I've already told you that.
Do I want to be up here for this? Because I'm not.
No, you don't have to be for me.
Okay. I mean, for whoever's in the damn box, if they've got licks too, I'm willing to take them.
Oh, and if I freaking mute somebody, for the love of peaches, I'm the worst person ever. I gotta
No,
take
you're
make a
not
phone call.
taking any more licks, Broken.
Yeah, Kendra, let me know.
I want to apologize because when I went in that live yesterday, I was under the understanding it was to prevent doxing. When Mallory was in the box, I did go up and apologize for the vicious things that I had said about her because it was on my conscience. So I don't apologize for saying how I felt about the wrong things I said about her because they weren't nice. But after that, I dropped down and I was in the live, but in another live at the same time. So I really wasn't paying attention. But I did mean no disrespect to anybody. But as my heart was heavy, I felt bad for the mean things I had said to her. And that's just not who I am. So I hope everybody can find grace with that, to understand that that's who I am, is to apologize when I say mean things, no matter who it is. Number two, I understand, Petty, what you have gone through with it being public on this app. And everybody's saying they don't understand why the other spouse would give you a second chance. And when you love somebody And I want to make this very clear. When you love somebody, no internet conversation can change the way you love that spouse you're with. And for the people who can't understand why I stayed with Jeff and can't understand why Eddie's wife stays with him, there is something totally different than an intimacy cheat, than an online discussion. So I want everybody who is not giving grace to understand it is extremely different. And grace is to be given. And I pray to God that the people who don't understand will someday understand. And I just want to say that I am sorry for everybody whose feelings have been hurt, and to know that nobody is accountable but the person who does it and the person they do it with. And that is just something that they have to deal with, not the spouse. So please, please, don't bring this up anymore for him. Don't bring it up anymore for me. And I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm just trying to help everybody understand. It is not anybody's business on here what happens at home. This is an app. Keep it on the app. And stop being so freaking, pardon my French, petty about the bullshit. If you get mad at somebody on here, there is a thing called a block button. Leave them the fuck alone. There's no vindictiveness needed. And that's how I feel. But again, I do feel sorry for what I said to her, and I don't apologize for apologizing. I just hope everybody can understand that's who my heart is. Thank you, Petty.
Petty, I don't get a chance to see who's requesting because that's how quickly they're being declined. Jessica, girl, you mad at those dishes or what? Oh, sorry. I was like, yeah, I don't. Oh, okay, we done? I don't know who just allowed them up. Thank you, because this feels normal for me. Yeah, Petty, I'm pretty good as a mod, right? Like, I know how to look. Whoever it is even better than that. They are quick on the draw. I don't even see who requests. I mean, if we're going back to the old ways, I think we need to reestablish some stuff going on. I, for one, love the randoms. I'm here for it.
Hi. How are you? You doing okay?
I'm good. It's just I got several. All right, let me ask a favor. I know y'all, so can I have y'all back just let me get these randoms out the way real quick, and I'll say it's done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna have y'all right, but just let me get this out the way. Yes, you know it's bad. You know it's bad. Come on now, y'all know I don't get this. Hold up. Let's see.
Like, I've got to have 30 pills in my body.
Okay. I don't think. Hold up.
Hello?
Hello.
I would just want to say I've been following you for a while now, Petty.
Okay.
I appreciate everything you do for us comment cousins. I appreciate that I was accepted in to the family or whatever. So you tell us we're not family and friends, and then you tell us we are, so whatever we all are. But I appreciate every one of you comment cousins and everything, and you guys help me get through my day. And I just wanted to say, no matter what happened last night. I ride with Pastor Petty and all you comment cousins, period. And I wanted to tell you all thank you for being around and being helpful in everything you do. And please don't send gifts, and thank you for the ones that you did send. But that's all I wanted to say was I appreciate every one of you, and I hope everybody has a good day. I'm going to hop back out of the box now.
All right, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right, next, Dawn.
Alternative to pills, Voltaren is a clinically proven arthritis pain relief gel which penetrates deep to target the source of pain with non-steroidal.
No.
Okay. All right. Mistake. Okay. Mistake. All right. My babies, hold on. Okay. I know you're not a mistake. Okay. Woo. I just wanted to get this out the way.
And we have to leave in the morning.
This a mistake? My baby's 4321.
So we can get out.
Mistake. Let's get that up out of here real quick. Let's get this out of here real quick. All right. Y'all can come back. Okay. Y'all can come back. Okay. Y'all can come back. I'm done. I am done. Okay. Woo. Jesus. It was.
I'm going to revoke your right of God's powers.
Lord Jesus, let me install some. Golly.
There's my beautiful Malibu blue.
Hey, Petty, I wanna. Can you all hear me? Because I am on my Bluetooth.
Yes.
Okay. So I do want to say, Robert did call me yesterday morning, told me he was having a live about awareness. It was not 4 a.m., it was 9 a.m. My guess is the 4 a.m. call was to Ms. And if you heard someone's live this morning, they were not happy with how you handled the whole F-man thing. That they were, because you only called it out after he played the video. Prior to that, they thought you were okay with him. He did not tell me it was going to be a Mallory, Rissa, Dalton, and Joyce live. He just said he wanted to bring awareness to we will not be going real life on this side moving forward. I did, because he started it out was like, you're not going to be happy with what I'm going to do today. And then when he told me, I was like, wait a minute, why would I not be happy? Like, I called out, going real life on this side. Like, I had an opinion about it, but then I got dragged. So what I want to say is, and I did tell him, Robert, if you're having any other feelings, talk to me before you go live after I get off work, if you'd like, right? Well, he went live at 3 o'clock my time, which is, I'm still at work. I was at work till 4:30. So I just wanted to put that out there that I was one that he called, but it was not 4 a.m. And I think he went live and did what he did because he had a couple people in his ear that actually, one of them, we know who one of them was, obviously, right? Hello, TikTok, Street Start.
Funny you would address me.
I didn't address you.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
Why do you keep talking about me and the things I do when you and all your friends begged me to stop talking about you?
Ma'am, this is the
Why do you
first
keep
time
doing that?
This is the first time I have brought you up.
But I haven't brought you up at all.
Actually, you said my name the other day, but that's okay.
Actually, I don't care. What I'm saying is, you address me. Don't come up here and tell Petty like you're my fucking mother. You're not my fucking mother. He's not my fucking father.
No
Quit
one's
telling
fucking
on me.
scared of you, bitch. No one over here is
Fuck
scared
off,
of you
Kendra.
anymore. Nobody.
Fuck
Stop
off,
thinking you're gonna run
Kendra.
people the fuck
Fuck
over because
off,
you're not.
Kendra.
This is not what. Fuck off, bullshit.
Kendra.
Fuck you,
Fuck
bitch.
off, Kendra.
You're not gonna
Fuck
scream at
off,
people that
Kendra.
you've drugged because you're an
Fuck
angry,
off,
miserable
Kendra.
old lady. No.
And you are, and you know what? I'll take that over being a miserable fucking 20-year-old.
I'm not
I
miserable.
will
I'm very
take
happy with
being
my
a
life.
miserable old lady over being a miserable fucking
I'm very happy with my
20-year-old.
life.
Pam,
I'm not angry at
Pam,
Kendra.
nobody was even speaking on you right now. So why are you up here all hot and
Smashly,
bothered?
I
Nobody
can
spoke
address
your name or was
Valid
even talking to you.
I can't wait to go live.
Of course.
Yeah, I know, because you never want to do it anywhere else, so you can't control the fucking situation.
All you're gonna do
Malibu
is
didn't
bitch
speak on
and
you.
moan. All you're gonna do is cry and bitch and moan because you couldn't come over here and fucking make everybody scared of you and make everybody shut the fuck up because you want them to shut the fuck up. We're not shutting the fuck up anymore. We're done.
Go hang out with your friend that likes to blackmail people. Fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, you guys. I just wanted, and Petty, if we would have had a call, I would have told you on the call. But I'm not about to let people get dragged for things when they thought they were doing the right thing. And again, he called me, but he didn't tell me. I swear to God, I swear. And the people who know me know, my kids are my freaking life. I swear on my motherfucking kids, he did not tell me that he was going to do what he did. That's why I was not in those boxes, but once to thank him for talking about going real life, and the other was to tell Dalton to shut the fuck up. And I was actually going to tell Robert, like I said yesterday, you need to end this. This is not what this was supposed to be. But I saw Petty go live. I hit the X out of the button box and I went right into Petty's live. I was one of the first ones in there. I said, fuck this, I'm going to Petty. So if anybody wants to come at me, then that's fine. I get that. But again, I didn't do anything wrong but take a call from somebody that I thought had the best interest for this side of the app. I wasn't watching whoever said he was up there for an hour. I do work. I had other people that I was talking to on the phone, work, children, family, friends. Again, TikTok is not my life. People might think I'm here all the time and I'm always everywhere. But I only go where, and I only make statements when I need to make statements. I don't sit and chit chat in the boxes. The only box that I sit in is Smashly's, and that's because I'm her backup Wi-Fi. And if we all know Smashly's shed, we all know she's got to have backup Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm. Patty, can I sign up to be your sergeant at arms?
Don't tell him your name. Don't tell him your name. That's why they're up here right now. We're having a funny moment. Petty's hall monitor actually messaged me, y'all. So go ahead, talk. Go ahead, your turn.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Megan has been waiting for probably 30 minutes.
Dang, they're going to drop.
Well, they can
I'm sorry, Megan, but I only
up
have
in
a
this
certain amount
live
of
for
time
3
because
days.
I take a lunch.
It's just a funny moment, sis. That's all. That's all. It's just a funny moment. We're all curious.
I'll mute.
Is it my turn?
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
Hey, girl.
I
know you're on a lunch. I know that your time is limited to get back to work. It's okay. It's totally fine, you
I'm
guys.
trying to figure out
we just wanted to hear. I'm going to drop. Thank y'all.
And IMO was ahead of me, and I'm not sure who else, so I was just trying to be kind and wait.
Hall Monitor is definitely getting kudo points. I do not know who they are, but are getting all types of like.
Did
cool
you at least like the
points.
song I played
That's
yesterday?
what's
I thought it was a good one.
Definitely well picked. You should probably change your name to Petty's DJ because they was spot on.
All right, give me
It
like
was
5
spot on.
days.
I just came up to say one thing because I literally don't think I could be any more respectful. But since, and I'm not going to say no names, you know who you are. You want to come at me sideways in this chat. Usually my thing is to go back sideways, but I'm not, because this is not my live, and I'm going to respect the person's live. Since you really need to know, yes, I passed out when he got reported. Yes, my 75-pound white female lab that's sitting right next to me woke me up because she needed to go potty. So I grabbed a cigarette and I went outside with my dog so she can go potty. And I just so happened to get back on Facebook and boop, guess who? Please let me know. Have a good day.
Okay, real quick. Window lickers. We gonna stand by our creator. I know y'all mad because I saw the lives this morning. How can they stand beside him? Because that was two adults knowing what the hell they were doing and what the hell they were risking, not us. Okay, so yeah, we gonna stand by our creator. And with that being said, y'all, they are mad, and more than ever, we need to quit backbiting with each other. We need to rally. We need to lock arm in arm and love with each other. Okay, we are family. Let's start acting like it. And please, please, y'all, until that baby's born, do not bring this drama to Queen. Please, she broke my heart last night and this morning. Please, she broke.
I don't think anybody's bringing the, I don't know. I don't really think anybody's bringing the drama to Queen. I think Queen has people that she talks to on the back end that probably reach out. But I know for myself, I don't send anything to nobody. Petty can kind of attest to that. But I mean, yes. I think most people have the best interest for Queen on this side of TikTok for sure. Like she's, you know, especially because of the baby, and she's just got a kind heart, you know. So I hope nobody is. But I don't know.
All I'm saying is if someone's sending her the stuff or trying to clue her in, because she like us, she gonna ask. But this morning and last night, hearing that woman hardly being able to catch her breath from crying broke my heart. And that baby, that innocent baby, is feeling it. That's all I'm asking. Try to protect her more.
It's true. No, I just wanted to come up one last time. I'm not going to continue to beat a dead horse. I didn't know what yesterday was. I was there with good intentions. I had no ill will. I just wanted it all to stop. Clearly, some people understand that. Some people do not want to understand that. It is what it is. All I can do is say, once again, I'm sorry. I led with the best of intentions, and I had no ill will for anyone. I wanted it to stop because I was scared, and because I just thought it was vile and gross and disgusting. And I did that again. I think.
Megan, take a moment. Take a deep breath. I really am serious about that new rule. I really don't want to use your emotions as entertainment. Just take a moment. If you have to mute and come back, we can come back to you. But I don't want to use your emotions.
I understand that not everybody's going to understand or appreciate it, and I think I need to do a better job of maybe not doing that. I should never get so emotionally invested in people that I don't know, and not everybody's going to try to have the same level of respect or doing better or living their life the way that other people do, and I just that's it. Like, and again, I only led with a good intention. It's so dumb that I'm crying on social media. But I take things seriously, like, and when I do say something, like, I take the time and I try to be thoughtful, and I just try to make this world a better place. And clearly, it didn't land last night, and I will do better at just trying to stay away from some of the stuff, and that's all I can do. That's my accountability. That is,
Okay. That is the way that I can handle it. And that's it.
You're a strong individual. I agree with you, and know that you're appreciated here. There are a lot of people that appreciate
did you mean to come up here, honey?
anything that you've done.
Not that, Megan. You know you're in the box, babe? No, they don't.
I don't think so. She's chewing to her TV right now. How she can watch TV that loud and watch Pastor Petty, I don't know. I can't have the TV on all you. Yeah, Sneaky Pickles.
Yo, y'all know I don't ever get into a box. I don't ever get in the boxes. But today I just had to. I'm tired of all this shit that's going on. And I want y'all to know that I love y'all and I appreciate y'all very much for liking my videos, showing me support. And just so y'all know, I got everybody's motherfucking back. If anybody fucks with you, you come to me and I will tell them to fuck off. Petty, you know I've done plenty of videos. I got your back, bro. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. Yesterday, Dalton with his little fucking pubescent ass fucking voice sound like a goddamn 12-year-old pissed me off yesterday. I wanted to jump into my phone and whoop his little ass. Okay? I know if I could take his little ass on.
Thank you.
All I gotta do is RKO him like a WWE wrestler and that's it. That's it. But all this blackmailing, all this shit, it's gotta fucking stop. It don't make no goddamn sense. We're all fucking grown-ups. We're not in high school. We're not in middle school. It just gotta stop. It's gotta fucking stop.
Pickle, you're so funny. I love you, girl.
I love you too, girl. Oh, and another thing. Bernadette, I got something to say to Bernadette. I'm sorry, Petty. I know I see your face. I'm sorry. Nana, if you don't shut your mouth and stop box hopping like a hoe, like I see you do, because you're looking for friends, I'm gonna talk about you even more.
Not box hopping like a hoe.
Yes, box hopping like a hoe.
Oh my gosh.
But I just wanted to come up and say that I love you guys. I got y'all's back. Don't let nobody fucking take your spark, your shine, your fucking crown. Alright? Don't let them. Petty, you my guy. I fucking love you, bro. I got you. I got everybody.
Between you and the end, y'all really make some good content. Just saying.
Thank you. Thank you. I love her.
I try my best, I try my best, I try.
Pickle, we gonna collab. We gonna have to do that collab for him.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. But I'm gonna hop down because it's almost time for me to get my babies. But I'll be in the comments. Just like I said, just always remember that I love you guys. I care for you all very much. And that I have your backs. No matter how fucking bad, no matter how old the fucking news is, I still got your fucking back. Petty, you've been through a lot of shit. I've been here.
Yes, you have.
I've been here for it all. The ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights. I'm still here and I'm going to be here forever.
Sneaky Pickles.
Right? Really has.
Huh?
I'm 5'10". Can you carry me on your back?
Good job.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
I love her. She's great, y'all. Y'all will love her. She's hilarious, and she ain't lying. She gonna ride. Miss Robin.
Hang on, please.
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt, but
Okay.
Saul, down in the chat, you've got some things to say to me. Could you please come up in the box? Because communication is very imperative to me. So please request a box and let's talk.
Okay, real quick.
Off the PO.
While you're waiting, can I, Petty? Listen. Yesterday I had a call with Broken, and she was literally broken. And when I say she was crying bad, she was crying bad. Broken has a heart of stone, and I think a lot of people don't know that about her. because sometimes she's quiet, but then when she's not quiet, she's spicy, right? So I all I ask is that people don't be too hard on her because she thought she was doing the right thing and being there for Robert. I really don't think in the moment she realized what was going on. And I just want her to, I don't be too hard on her, you guys, like, cause she really is a kind person and she doesn't have an evil soul, an evil spirit in her body.
I don't fault anybody that was there. I strictly just don't want to deal with the host. Anybody that was there, I was somewhere in between there and got there somewhere in the middle. No one but the hosts can be judged for what happened to everyone. I'm not judging the mods. I'm not judging none of that. The host is the one that knew the round table of the layout, just like I know the layout for the live. The host knew.
Right, they were all gaslighted, yeah, for sure. I just, okay. I'm gonna drop and eat my lunch because it's lunchtime.
Please eat. You need that nutrients.
Well, listen, y'all. I'm down 14 pounds from Weight Watchers. Y'all don't knock Weight Watchers. 14 pounds down. I'm not starving. I eat.
And Broken knows I love her. She's always taking accountability. You just have to let her know. But them comments will eat her up, boy. But I mean, I love her. She always takes accountability for whatever she's done. She's a great person. Miss Robin, you want to go next?
Can I just ask you a question?
Yes.
Miss Robin, I am going to let you go. Once Miss Robin's done, is it okay for me to just speed through the randoms again? If y'all don't mind, people in the box.
I don't mind.
Okay, Miss Robin, please go ahead.
First of all, I want to say I stand with you, Patty. I stand with you. You must feel so relieved to have that out there and not feel like that's hanging over your head like a dark shadow. Okay, so we're going to look at that as a blessing. Okay, that's how we're going to look at it. Number two, in Robert's life, I was totally blindsided. I didn't know what was going on. I was just, and then to have Bowhead and Rissa and then Joyce and I was like, what the hell's going on? Because Mallory took over the whole live and then Dalton jumped in. I was just like, what is this? I was blindsided. But as soon as I saw that Petty's live, I jumped out of there and went right to you. Just one more thing. I'm 60, so y'all just have to bear with me. I love the new senior citizen rule, spicy and old and stuff. I like that rule. We're going into a recession, folks. And I'm more worried about the recession than I am people's personal lives and business being thrown on the app and all that stuff. That's their personal stuff. That's your personal stuff. It has nothing to do with me. That's not my relationship. That's yours. That's hers. It's nothing. But I was wondering, could we do a class or something on how to prepare for a recession and the things that we need? Because I believe that there's going to be a bartering system that's going to start happening. Sorry, there goes my damn bird. Yes, I'm old with birds and animals, okay? I was just wondering, do you think that down the line we can do that before it gets too crazy?
Robin, I don't disagree. We here in this community have tried to prepare everyone for the future. We try our best. We really, I'm telling you, we try. So many, I will continue to try. And the people that have been getting it, I do get the messages of them, the people that understand that I'm not trying to push political agendas on them, but I am just trying to prepare them for just in case. And if you ever hear me talking about camping, I am doing my best to financially and physically set you up. So at least you heard what we said, you're prepared. I can't make everyone listen. It's one of the reasons I don't tip. I can't. I can only do as much as people want to listen to, and I will continue. I promise, Miss Robin, with the education.
I agree. I'm sorry. I've watched your finance classes. I'm fascinated, but I've got a 15-year-old 401k. And
the stock market affects your 401k and your
cut some limbs.
RIAs. And I just had a conversation.
$3,000. I was like, never again.
Yeah, I know a lot of people took a hit today and yesterday. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's like a wasted money, you know?
I don't know if I should pull it.
Hurricane.
Or let it
No,
ride.
I don't like any of them.
My 16 is like the cheapest.
What do you think, Petty? I don't know if I should pull it or let it ride.
Just take one of them two.
Miss Robin, I am so sorry. I have learned from Martha Stewart, not because of her with Snoop Dogg, but because of her getting financially ahead. And I cannot give out any financial advice. I can advise things, but I cannot tell you what to do because I could go to prison, federal prison. I can't.
I didn't know that. My God, I don't want that to happen. I was just asking, in your opinion. In your opinion,
what is it on a 10-year or 20-year? Which one is it on a fix? Is it a yearly interest rate? Is it has to reach its maturity? Will you suffer IRS penalties? Will just a lot of things to consider. Will you, if you pull out early, are you going to suffer a 10% to 20% penalty for pulling out early? Is there enough there to pull out and put the 10 or 20% away to pay the IRS the following year? There are a lot of things to consider when thinking about.
Okay, you know what? Then I'll contact a financial advisor then because it's 15 years old, and I've been putting in religiously, so I just don't want to lose my back because that's my retirement. I've been putting in for years.
Can I tell you whatever you have heard on business finance? Whatever you have heard business finance or in your business finance papers recently talking about this recession that two individuals said that they will lead us into, whatever they are saying, if you read the financial parts of anything, please take the economic people that are talking serious.
Okay.
Take them serious. And if they are making recommendations, please believe them.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for answering that. And like I said, I stand with you. I stand with the comment cousins. That should not have been put out there. But hey, guess what? It's out there. No more blackmail. No more dark cloud. And now you can breathe. Now you can breathe. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Remember that. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Amen.
So I'm proud of you, okay?
Can I say something real quick? And I'll be nice about it. I'll be nice. But Robin, when you come up in a box, can you please either step outside, step away from your birds?
I knew that was coming. That always happens. Honey, I came into my bathroom and closed the door, okay?
I know, but those birds are so damn loud. And honestly, it's so overwhelming and so overstimulating for some of us that are trying to listen that even sometimes we can't even hear what's being said because all we hear is quack in the back.
Well, did I not say that? I said, oh, here goes the birds. I'm old. And then I stepped away. Do you hear them now? No, you don't, ma'am. Okay?
I have to take my
thank you very much for your advice. I appreciate it, sweetheart.
Miss Robin, she's not trying to be.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not saying don't come up in a box. I'm just saying when I'm up in a box, if my dogs are barking, I mute because I know not everybody wants to hear it. I'm trying to be be nice, but I had to take my headphones out because your birds were so loud, and I'm so sorry.
I apologize, and like I said, I did step away. I'm in my bathroom with the door closed, okay?
Okay,
So
she
I did step
apologized.
away.
I'm going to drop back down. Thank you. Love y'all.
But thank you. Anyway, Patty, you know what? No worries. No worries. Okay? I got you. And I got everybody here because this is a family.
Right.
This is a family. So thank you for letting me up. I appreciate it.
We got more randoms really quick.
You're very welcome. Why do y'all do? Oh, let me go back on mute.
And
We have randoms.
and the people coming at me in the comments about
Passion
I'm being
don't.
rude and stuff like that, you can eat my shorts because
not
a lot
worth
of
it.
us have been saying this for like months now. I'm just trying to be nice about it. So
Passion, we love you.
And we've all
I know it's nice, but damn.
we've
Do we have
all
more
learned,
randoms, Petty?
we've all learned with Robin. I prepare. I pull out the earbuds. I know we love her. Petty, I have to ask you real quick. These people who are waiting to come up for a few minutes in the center box, I saw Scam Busters Inc. Are they still sitting there waiting to come up? I came up.
I was. Well, it might have been an accident while they requested.
Oh, that's not an accident. You do know them, right?
I know where they party at with somebody who was live this morning while I was getting my oxygen into my lungs.
Okay, I just came up for the show when I saw Dennis pop in the center box, so I guess he's not there now. So
Yeah, I just don't. Just because people don't think I'm in the room, I try not to make a issue until like you can actually call it out and then I could be done. So
Okay.
I will not make a problem with anyone.
well, no, I just knew where that was gonna go. That's the only reason I popped in, and I'm gonna drop. Hi, sweet queen.
I just wanted to say, like, I hope nobody, because the other side was brought up a little bit ago and, making excuses or trying to defend the situation. I would hope nobody tries to defend the situation because it's already been said and it's really nobody's business for me. And then two, Petty's hall monitor came up. They tried to say it was Katie FBI patrol, but they're both in the comments together, you guys. So I really think it's my Katie. That's Kendra's wife. That's who I think it is, y'all. Okay, y'all enjoy.
I don't want to know y'all backups. Personally, just letting it out there. I truly enjoy the phenomenal jobs you do creating your backup accounts. Welcome, Queen.
Hi. Hi guys. I just wanted to say I'm okay. I feel better. I went and had lunch with coworkers and got some baby stuff from them, so that was fun. I just wanted to come up and I know she knows that I've talked to you guys, so I know she knows that I'll respect her and give updates properly for her. Unfortunately, according to the news, her brother did pass away last night or this morning due to pew pew. The suspect is also deceased. He, according to the article I just read, he was pew pewed by an apartment security guard when he crashed the car. Her mother is currently fighting for her life in a hospital. She was also pew-pewed. So just keep her mother in your guys' prayers, please. She's very scared that mom may deteriorate when she finds the news out about her son. So we need to just keep uplifting her spirits. I told her to stay off of social media because people are capitalizing on her tragedy right now, and we're keeping in touch. There's somebody who is in the area that has reached out to me, who said she could go physically check on her if she needs some help or some guidance or some resources to get through this tough time but it is very heartbreaking. And I just wanted, I don't know if you've touched on it already, Petty, because I haven't been in here, but
we didn't even get around to it. But go ahead.
Okay,
the floor is yours.
I just wanted to let you guys know that this was like a huge wake up call about how dangerous this app is. I, in my opinion, wholeheartedly feel like 100% this has to do with the internet. 100% this has to do with people who hate her as a creator and trolled her and got her put into life or death situation this morning. So if everyone can do the best that they can and try to be, I know we always gonna have some mess and disagreements, but you know, just be careful. It is very scary to know that the real life thing has gone, like it happens every day, but for it to hit home, close to home to me, because she's a friend of mine, that it's very, very scary, and it very much so does happen, and people are losing their lives over trolling people on the internet. So I'm okay. I'm staying strong for her. I know she's with police today. Unfortunately, she has not been to the hospital yet. She is unfortunately a witness to this, so it's going to take some time, but I am attempting to continue to call her and let her know that I'm a safe space for her, and not to put any updates. I heard she was putting updates up thinking people were trying to, you know, coerce her into giving updates because they cared, but now they're taking her updates and making videos to go viral and talking and blaming her for everything. So yeah, I just be kind today, even if you disagree with her antics. She is a human and still, to me, a baby. She's only 30 years old, and her brother was probably around that age, I believe, and lost his life over some internet dumb shit, in my opinion.
Queen, I did reach out to her. I'm probably about an hour away from her by the way I drive. I like to break the sound barrier. I can send you my number if she needs to reach out for anything. I did reach out to her.
Okay.
After the live this morning.
Okay. If you can reach out to me on like in a DM, please. I think she's just really, really hesitant to respond to anybody she doesn't recognize, because a lot of these people are trolls and posing to obtain information from her. So I need
It's so pretty out here. I was knocked out.
But yeah, I'm by the way I drive, and if I'm on my sport bike, I can be there in 45 minutes. So I'll be there.
It says Aunt Karen is getting funds together for a hotel, and it wasn't internet related. Please fax only. Respectfully, Supernova, I have been off the app, her friend, and one of her only true safety nets for months and months and months. So I'm not saying I guarantee that is internet issues, but the problem is that girl has been doxxed on a daily, has been harassed, has been stalked, has been death threats on DMs, knowing where she was parked, taking photos of her car. So I do personally believe that some of this has to do with the trolls continuously doxing her and harassing her. So that's my opinion. You can respect it or you can leave.
I will DM you, Queen Honey, so that way you're not always burdened with everything. I'll take this for you if she'll let me.
Yeah, just send me a message so I can give her the safe accounts to respond to, because there's a lot of people right now trying to pose as they care, and they don't. They just want the info so they can go ahead and throw it out there and get noticed or whatever the case may be. But I do talk to her privately, so please don't think I'm just assuming and I don't know who this girl is, because I do.
Oh, no. I heard you this morning, so no.
Not you. I'm talking.
Let me DM you now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not trying to interrupt or anything, Pastor, but All for One's been waiting to talk with you like for hours now. Remember, you're
Not
supposed to
not not the one.
Not the one. Yeah, that's it. Not the one.
Not the one.
I don't know why I said opera one. I meant not the one.
Yes.
That's all I want to say. And
Yes.
I'm sorry, Queen. I hope and pray everybody's going to be okay.
Thank you. And yeah, so I just wanted you guys to keep her in your prayers. That's it. That's all I'm asking. And I will keep in contact with her so she doesn't get scammed or bamboozled or harmed now that she's in a fragile state, if you will. But I'm okay, guys. Thank you for all the love and support and follow-ups and messages and all of that. You guys are amazing. And I know that there's people probably, oh, well, you're putting yourself in this situation. I can't help that I have a big heart and I care about people. I can't ignore people. I'm trying the best that I can, and that's all I can do. But we're okay. I'm full. Baby's dancing around. She's good. We're good.
Good. I think I like the that last part is definitely a sigh of relief.
Yeah, she's
sorry.
fine.
Definitely sorry, and I'm at least glad we get to pray for her mother.
Yes.
Hoping well for her mother. Yeah. I think not the one is definitely a good segue into the internet bullying. Yeah, I think it's
Sure. Yeah. All right, I'm hopping down, but I'll be in the comments.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just have one question. No commercial breaks, no funnies today. Is Hands okay?
Yes. Definitely a sigh of relief for both of us. You can probably imagine.
Absolutely. I can imagine. Well, I can't imagine, but I don't want to imagine. I just wanted to make sure because I know how people are on this app. So I wanted to make sure that she was okay as well.
Yes, both me and Hansa, it's a sigh of relief just to not see that person around here.
Good. That's all I had today.
Okay, Patty, do you have time for me to just go over a few quick things? Or do you want me to hold
Yes.
it? Okay.
Kate, you please wait for PPO to finish, and then I would like to speak to not the one, and then I'll go to these randoms. I'll go through you. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, and I can wait if you need to.
Okay, so you okay?
Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I just mute and drop me if I don't hear you say drop.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Hey, I just came up because I'm getting a few messages on the back end, I guess. I haven't been on the app in almost a week. I got real life shit going on, and I guess somebody's saying that I'm an account. I'm not any account. I'm not on here. I don't know shit about shit that's going on. I talked to a few of you off the app. You guys should know that I'm not on here. So whatever's being blamed on me, like I have no part in anything. So like respectfully, it's not me, and I don't care about what's going on in the app, guys. Like I have real life shit going on. Okay, so like please just whatever you guys think is me, it's not. If you're being messy in my name, just please don't. Like I don't want to deal with it. Okay. I hope everyone's doing good. But yeah, it's. I got a lot of messages saying that I'm some pass account or something. I have no idea.
It's fine. It's fine.
So it's not me. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Hold on, Queen E. I got a couple folks that's just been waiting patiently. Junebug. Okay, that's a mistake. February. Gotta be a mistake. Sarah.
Hello.
Hey.
I don't ever come in boxes, and I'm like so nervous to even be up here to begin with, but I had to come in because something has been weighing on me, involving someone in the comments. So, first of all, Petty, I have a question for you. Do you remember last night when you went live, sort of towards the end, there was another person like myself who has never been in boxes and so on and so forth, and they were confused, or they didn't know the whole story about someone else's SA, if you follow me. And when they came back to say, oh my gosh, I had no idea, a person in the comments said to them, you've now ruined everything. Do you remember that?
I think I think it may be a nitpick, but I'm gonna let you continue.
Well, I mean, here's what I'll say about it is that person is Banjo on my knee, and I don't know them. I don't have an issue with them, except for the fact that they said that to this person. And I mean, I think whether she was being overly sensitive or whatever, I felt bad that someone like myself came up on live, and can be very intimidating. Okay. And I've been following you for well over a year. So, I mean, like, I'm familiar with a lot of you guys, and I sit with you guys and enjoy coming here to the lives. But I did feel bad for that woman when that happened. And the other thing that also happened was when Robert had his live, I was there until things went totally left because we were all there for a common interest of, no doxing and everything. So anyways, Banjo on my knee also made a comment during that live, and I'm not like sticking up for the person she made a comment to, but that same person was speaking in a box in Robert's live, and she referred to them as calorie. So to me, that was body shaming, and I'm not tattling or anything like that, but I just feel really bad for anyone that gets body shamed. I went through that my whole life, and I just think that was really wrong to say like that to someone. And also when they were here and made someone like run away, like get out of the box and everything like that. So I just take an issue with that.
Okay. Well, is that everything that you needed? I don't have any rebuttal. Is that everything? Everything?
Yeah, I just don't think you should be body shaming. So, and I didn't say SA shame. I said that she said to that person, you ruined the whole live now. And the person like ran away. And I felt really bad for them too. But then, no, I'm just actually addressing Banjo on my knee. I just think, why would you body shame someone? And why would you make someone feel like they had to run away like that? So that's all. I guess I'm just addressing that person at this point, and I'm not meaning to upset anyone in the comments. I never come up here or anything like that. But I just think that was wrong to do. So anyways, I'm not trying to start nothing, but I don't know how to get out of boxes. Thank you for having me up here. All right, welcome. Thanks.
Your opinion is valid. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Peanut. Okay. There's a mistake. All right. So please forgive me, y'all. Blame it.
I wonder if something's going on. Probably looking for somebody.
Mistake. All right. PPO, finish up.
You've used up like a month's worth of strikes. Okay. First, I wanted to say thank you for everybody that backed me in the comments last night and then back to all of the comment cousins. I missed a lot of the comments. I tend to not look at them if I am on a panel because of the ADHD. I'll lose track and then you'll never get me out of the box. Two, when I got up today and went through my DMs, you guys were amazing, and I'm sorry that so many of you felt frustrated for the way that it went. But I appreciate everyone that reached out. Guys, please don't let this get you down. Okay, they want to see division, and it hasn't worked yet. So we're just going to keep on trucking. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is we've weeded out a few people, and then Petty's free and clear, and we were able to get a couple answers. For once, Mallory couldn't run, which also concerns me about the setup thing, because normally she runs, but there's that. Neither here nor there. I went through my following list early this morning. Thank you. And some of you may notice that you're not following me or vice versa anymore. It had nothing to do with you. Because I went public last week when we posted the voice post. I don't want to say the word, but the post that we made for what was said about Queen, it was being shared out from mine. But I knew if anyone wasn't following me, it would come up as unknown and they wouldn't be able to see it. So I went public, and then a bunch of squirrels came in and reported me during the night. Hey, I won that appeal. In case you're listening through the window panes, don't worry, that strike's gone. So I did have to go back on private, but I went through the followers for the most recent, and any that it wasn't clear if it's a profile and a comment cousin or someone that's just a half decent person, I did remove as a follower. I did not block or anything. So if you're one of those people, please refriend me, send me a message. It's just so that I can protect my page. Thank you guys, you're amazing. Anyone that has a recording from last night, you don't have to speak up here, but if you wouldn't mind, please inbox me and maybe we can coordinate a Dropbox or a posting over on the tube, whatever you guys can do that's accessible, just so that I can have a copy of it to put with all of the records that have come in. The amount of messages that have come in over what we've discussed on the phone, email, messages, texts, etc., has been rather alarming. So I definitely want to put that recording in, especially saying, well, yeah, I looked up one person and then it became 4 people by the time I just went back to polishing my floors. Anything like that seems small can really add up. So any recording from the stuff over at Robert's last night. And then let's see. Oh, okay. The last 2 things. One is really quick. I'm sure you guys have noticed a soar in people getting the banana. I'm 99% sure I've nailed down what's going on, how it's happening, and who's doing it. Okay, it's not AI, and it's nothing you're saying. So I'm 99% sure. It would take the Pope to tell me I'm different. So I'm working on a plan to try to get you guys that this is happening to secured to lessen the risk factors, because it's a game to some people. So I'm going to reach out and see if I can get you guys some type of protection to either prevent it or lessen the amount of days. And then lastly, this is a personal opinion, a personal recommendation. I hope I don't offend anyone. I really try not to, unless I have to. But we all saw how scorned I was last night when I was told I wasn't respected by an op, so there's that. As far as the essay, we all have talked about how we feel, our thoughts on it. My personal recommendation is I would just dismiss that. For everything else it's been lied about, and I'm not saying she's lying about that, but there have been enough penalties and errors and lies that one is so small, and she's just going to keep using it as ammo against us. She's going to keep saying it anyway, but maybe if we just disengage that topic, then maybe she'll fly away with a new topic. I don't know. She'll make something up if we don't give it to her anyway. I just think that that's one that we should check off the list and be done with, because we're not going to convince her any different. I mean, you guys saw how difficult it could get for me in the boxes last night to trip her up and get her to almost admit to lying, and even that was a merry-go-round. So that's just my 2 cents worth.
Okay, I'm gonna be quick. I just want to say, can we let Not the One talk? Remind you, and then again, who for Katie, because she's not in here. Whoever sent that to her, and she's going through what she's going through. You're a horrible individual, because it was not messy. It was not any of that. It was meant to be funny. So, my heart goes out to you, Katie. I know what it's like to go through stuff. Not saying it's the same. I'm just saying my thoughts and prayers are with you. And it really wasn't malicious or anything like that. It was meant to be funny. I hate that they even bothered you with that. And y'all got to stop trying to be messy. Okay, Petty. Please let Not the One speak.
I agree.
What's up, Petty? How are you?
Good.
Sarah, the one that came up here just now, I want to say thank you, because that really did hurt my feelings, Banjo, on your knee. I know everybody has your back in there, but you did hit me up and you did say what you said. And I was having a really bad day too. About the essay. Thank you, Petty Paroles Officer, for saying that. That's awesome. If you ever go on my page, you'll see how much I take SA and children very seriously. So I'm just saying, go on my page and see what you see. But thank you, Sarah. And I know everybody has Banjo on your knees back. I get it. That's your friend and all that. I love all y'all. But it was kind of messed up. But I'm just saying. That's all I had to say, Petty. Thanks.
Very, very welcome. It's Not the One still. I don't get it. I don't get the request. And none of them are Not the One. Just so everybody knows. Let's go through it.
Your table's wobbling all over.
Accident. Definitely accident. Okay. Jazz.
Remember that football I gave you?
Accident. Okay. Oh, they're going Not the One. I'm a counselor. I gotta counsel you. Not the One's right there. I'm a counsel you. Forget that. I'm sorry. Sorry to everybody else that I didn't go through. Sorry. Nope. I want to keep my word. Sorry. We are here to discuss why not get the bad people off the app with the same energy that they're carrying, and also what bullying, for me, the topic I would like to cover is the bullying, how it could be detrimental to a creator's life or a family member's life as well. Sorry, Not the One. I see your face. I'm sorry.
I agree, but the way I look at it, people that come after me, they bully. I'm just bullying the bully. That's the way I was always taught. I was always taught, somebody said something to you or did something to you, you match that energy. You don't walk away, or they continue doing it. They're gonna continue doing it if you don't say something. That's just the way I was brought up.
But I think the internet's a little different with it, because they don't, in real life, people have a mechanism that makes them stop. On the internet, it's like when you keep addressing it, it's like feeding them. For me, the more you hit back, the more they feed off of what you're doing. And then we have the case that happened with Topia, where it leads to maybe she was hitting back and that person decided to come to where she was sleeping at in her car. And then her family is affected. You know what I mean?
I mean, I recommend nobody
It could
come
be a
meet
good
me.
and bad.
That's my recommendation.
Say that again. My phone had.
I recommend nobody come meet me. That's my honest, like that Andy Beagle liked to put that video on and misconstrue it as if I was talking to a female. I was not speaking to no female. That's a dude. That's a dude. And now they got other people talking about the end of town. So I messaged that dude, and guess what? They don't reply. They don't say nothing. So is they fake or what? Like, why are they going to try bullying me? Then when I clap back, they radio silence. Now, you could just go look at Andy Beagle's account and talk about he's going to meet me. I don't meet anybody. I don't go real life.
Andy Beagle?
Yeah, Andy Beagle's account talking about I met.
Okay, I just want to.
Yeah, go look at that account. What they got on there.
I want to be clear about who. Andy Beagle is a female.
It's not what it says on the video. They said I had my boyfriend offer to meet you halfway. I don't meet people up. I don't understand. I don't go real life. I will defend my life. They acting like I'm going to drive to them and meet them. They said, I'll get my boyfriend to go meet them. And they got me in a box with a female as if I'm speaking to a female. I'm not meeting y'all up. Like, if you want to meet me, if I'm out somewhere and I'm streaming, living my life in public, and you pull up to me, that's on you, not me. Like, I'm not hiding. I walk around. I'll go to parks. I'll go to forest preserves. I'll go to fairs. I'll go to the zoo. Like, if you pull up to me, that's on you, not me. I'm not hiding because of people saying they're going to do this, that, or woo-woo, or whatever they're going to do. I'm just ain't going to do it. And I don't ever say anything. And I agree. Some people say I should never say something to a female. Some people say I should never say no matter what. Some people live by that. But my own therapist, that is a female, says, why are they going to speak to you that way and you can't speak them? You can't say something back to them. Like, it's 2025. Are we not all equal? I agree. It's disrespectful for me too. I agree. But even my therapist says, yeah, well, you got a right to say it back. It's my therapist. She's a female.
I agree. I agree with your therapist with some therapeutic release of just getting it back out there. I think sometimes that you are doing a phenomenal job, and I think sometimes we could be riled up in a negative way. I think you do a great job of covering the people that you cover, like the guy with the tattoo that you were covering, the child person who touches children that you covered. I think you do a great job.
Yeah, there's other ones, but nobody does it. Nobody does it. I do that solo, basically, with other people behind the scenes. I got like 3 or 4 of them that they always talking to kids. But they stream all day. I say one bad word, I'm down for a week. And they on for hours, like legit sending videos on other apps to children. Like I don't understand why we're not going after them. Like, you don't want me talking to you and saying them. Why are you coming to me then? Like let's go after these people that are on the internet, like names I got. Even Nick Wright, the beggar. I mean, he's pretty much admitted it. He just blames on himself now. But people give him money for hotels to go travel around the country, risking yours and my family's safety with him in your hotel next to you. Like, it's just wild. It's wild.
Mike, I think you're more appreciated than you know. The people that claim to do awareness, you're one of the few. You're one of the few who are still making people aware about what's going on. And I think you're more appreciated than you know. And I don't want to see you get in trouble, because they're coming to say that they actually want to do something to you could be turned negative to where they're blaming you for something they asked for. and I just don't want to. I don't want to see you in trouble. I think I truly believe that you going to therapy, you talking to your therapist, and also making people aware is more appreciated than you getting in trouble. I don't want to see you in trouble.
Oh man, sometimes we need action to take care of these things though. Nothing gets changed by just, my philosophy, I don't know if it's like my mentality or what it is, but sometimes words is not enough. You gotta have action to stop it. Just saying someone's bad and talking about it ain't gonna change nothing. It's not gonna.
But your real life, your real life can be affected by actions that you take versus just. I mean, those decisions could change your life. I understand fighting back and saying what you need to say, but taking action could change your life. And I really don't want to change your life because they don't offer therapy in places if you're not free. They don't offer it. That's why the internet stuff has to stay on the internet. And as much as I know people would like to rile you up, I genuinely, truly like what you do. And I don't want to see you somewhere that you don't belong or need to be because of a quick action.
I mean, I don't know what to say on that. That is what it is. If they do something, it is what it is. Like, I'm not coming to their house. They tell me to come knock on the door. I'm not coming to your door. You weird. Stop telling me to come to your house. I'm not coming to your house. Like, they think I'm coming to their house or I'm going to meet them halfway. You come to me. Like, you see me walking around the park. If you got a problem with me, do it. Like, do it. Stop saying weird shit and posting weird videos on the internet about me and be about it then. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's where I come from. And I'm just sick of these weirdos reporting my pages when there's P3DOs that literally stream like all day hours. Usually they come on at night. Usually they're on at like 3 a.m. for some reason talking to children. And ain't nobody say anything about them really. Like, nobody say anything about it. They get to stream and it's a few select people that do it privately and report everybody in the box. We do it to everybody. Everybody, even the underage, let their accounts get gone and the person that's streaming. Like, I would play a video, but it would get enamored of what he said. Like, I don't care about my accounts. Like, if you want an account to go down, you let me in the box. Because I'll play anything. There's a video of Barry saying, like, there's a video of Barry saying what he said. How the hell is that worse than what I said? When I'm talking about people coming at me in self-defense.
I think, Mike, it's just my opinion that I really truly believe after what transpired to a creator last night that I think we just have to do a better job of not inviting it to us. I really truly believe that you are doing a phenomenal job. Please, I don't think you should take one very quick action that could change your life forever. I don't think you should take those second actions that are happening in your brain at rapid fire and think, I can't tell you how to think, but I want you to know that those actions could change your life.
But it could also start actual change in the world. Like the shit that's going on in the real world, it's fucked up. Like, I mean, me doing something like that might bring a change that helps more people and actually change the world that we're in, like the community. They might see that and be like, well, hey, that helped me, I'm changing. In my local, that's the way I look at it. Like, everything is real. Like, we're talking, you're a real person. It's on the internet, but it's real. You got feelings and everything, so, well, it's real life to me.
you aren't wrong with the thoughts about change. You aren't wrong.
I got nannered for saying artists. I got nannered. You're not even allowed to call out people like Megan because I don't got the following, but I'm going to speak my mind. I got nannered for a week for calling out people like Megan. You said like Megans of the world. They are actually in the real world. P3Os are in the real world. They're not just on the app. They are walking among us. World for that.
But Mike, we don't want you gone. The thing is, like, people do things every day that are supposed to cause massive change. You know, like Luigi. Remember Luigi? Most recently, Luigi. And what he did.
Yep.
To see, okay. It was supposed to cause a change, and he is getting the support that he so much desires. But what's not happening is everybody's not taking up the same mantle. Everybody is and what he did is life altering for himself if a jury of his peers decides that he did the wrong action. So what I'm saying is I could definitely be like, yeah, Mike, do it. But I'm definitely like, no, Mike, I want you here because the internet is a bubble. The world is massive. So what we make on the internet into something grandstanding and big is very small. Not a lot of people know like what we do on the internet. I have plenty of family members who have asked me, what is it you're doing on TikTok? I am so confused when I come to your life. Like you're doing the news, but what's the news about? Is it current events? Is it everything jumps all? These are things I've heard, so it lets me know that it is so minute to someone outside our bubbles that if we take any action, then we are affecting people who are like, well, why would you do that? Like that doesn't make sense. I know that person's doing wrong, but you have so much to live for. You have so many people that do really support you, Mike, and really like you and care about you. And I'm talking about you. And I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people. And it's rare for me to put it out on Front Street. But I'm one of them people. I don't try to tell you what them folks doing to you, but I'm one of the people who like, hey, we can do better. I know what they're doing, but we can do better.
I guess. I don't know. I've always got in this for actual change. Stop me from getting in trouble in real world and wanted to make a change. Maybe I could do it with voice on the internet. So I have gotten in trouble in real life a lot of times. That's why I tried changing it and see if I could make change on the internet. But people saying they're gonna come to my house, they're posting pictures of my houses. Like, I don't care who you is. I don't care what you identify. You come to my house, it's not gonna be good. They don't come to my house, it's not gonna be good. So I don't know why people are offended by that. Mike, I don't think anybody come to your house. Nobody wants anybody that is a stranger.
Mike, I truly believe.
What's that?
I agree. I truly believe that you have made, even if you can't see it, there are changes happening with people who come and are made aware about a person that you are covering. You are making a change. Just because you don't see them trying to take down that person doesn't mean that that person does not feel the same way as you. It may take them more than one time to hit that button on that individual that you make them aware of, but they have the same feelings that you have once they are aware, and you are making changes. I'm sorry that you can't see it, but it is a silent walk that a lot of people have to walk, making change. You are doing it though. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm just getting tired of people saying that I'm against women. Nah, I'm not against women. I will fight for, but that doesn't mean I can't speak to them if they speak into me in some kind of a way on the internet. I don't understand that double standard. Like, does y'all rock with Casey Anthony? Like, Casey Anthony is on this internet. Like, would they support her just because she's a female? I don't think so. My therapist doesn't think so.
I know I don't. Yeah,
my therapist don't think so.
Definitely the people from both. Yeah. No, for us as males, we are definitely held to a different standard. And we, like I spoke to you the one time, we really have to hold it together because there are, and please, if the women are upset with me when I say this, please, you know you have a friend or a girlfriend out there somewhere who is conniving, who likes to make a situation for a guy as if they are being mean to them when they poked. And we do have to hold ourselves to a particular standard because the victim mentality is very real. So that doesn't mean there aren't real victims of DV and SA. Some people just know how to use a situation to their advantage. So we do have to hold ourselves to a very high standard, and I'm sorry. We do.
I mean, when I was in county, most people weren't in there for pew-pewing people.
What?
Most of them, we was in, a lot of them was in there for DV. And they was the ones with swells all over their face. Because they probably dinging me.
Is it free?
Yeah, they dinging me. When I was in county, people had dings all over their face, but they got arrested.
It's free. Mike, can you drop down and come back? Because I know how this works. Mike, is it, hold up. Yeah. Nah, it was frozen. It was frozen. It was frozen. It was frozen. Yeah, but Mike, the conversation was really good. I can say that I feel like the conversation was good. I feel like it was a very good conversation to have. I just want to end off on listen, the situation that happened with Topia scared me. Cookie, Leah, I just rather not. If you know how that works on the back end. I'd rather not get into the weeds on what other people are doing. It's I don't want to make any more extra. Very welcome. I don't want to make any more pals for myself, so I'd rather not. I know some of y'all have not. It's fine. Okay? What happened to Topia is scary. What happened to her and her family is scary for each and every one of us. For me in particular, it has scared me to the point that I want to say that we don't know who we are angering. We don't know who is in such anger that they will, like Mike said, we don't want anybody to show up to our house. Please do not send me any gifts in this moment. Do not send anything. Don't send anything. You can like the live. That's it. Because this is not for profit, what I'm saying. What I'm saying is for you. We must be careful with our tongues. We must be slow to speak. There are people who are watching us, be we in the comments or be us live creators or content creators that are watching, and they will make chats and be upset for anything and everything that you have an opinion about. And I just want us to move very careful going forward, because I don't want this situation to happen again. Unapologetic. I signed your petition, and I want to go forward beating that drum, because there should be laws. There should be laws. Every one of us. Right now, I know what's going on in Congress. We can't get in touch with our senators because they're doing a lot. But hopefully, if we can get enough people to sign said petition, we can get not just a state change for one state. Maybe we can get a universal federal change. Because obviously we can start tracking, the behavior that happens online, so that way people can still, have the freedom of speech, but nobody needs to take action on anyone's life. That's the scary part. You can have your freedom of speech, but nobody should be making plans or going out of their way to go to someone while they're sleeping. So yes, Mike, I believe you're valid to want to stand up for what is right, but I do not want to see you in trouble, nor do I want to see anybody else in trouble for a temporary anger. Temporary, it's always temporary. Emotions are temporary. Sadness is a feeling we can wallow in. Happiness is hard to do. It is easier to be sad. And some of us, and I learned this from my dear friend Ned, it is easier to stay angry, to stay sad, than to let it go and let it be in grace. Ooh, it's looping? It's looping? Lord Jesus, they don't want no positivity. Look. Oh, God. I guess you mentioned it, I said it. It is easier to be upset than it is to actually release it all and go about our day and say, you know what, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I know how to move on with my life. That person or this person doesn't accept me. I'm going to continue being an awesome individual. That sometimes is the hard choice, and the harder choice to make in life is sometimes the better choice. Sometimes the better choice. To stay in one's feelings is your choice, no matter what you're going through in life. And I am sorry for anyone going through any hardships right now. Extremely sorry. But we can all overcome difficult challenges in our life and be better to each other and as individuals. And each one of us has to reflect on our own life choices and decide to be better people or to continue to be horrible individuals. All that can be found not only in the good book, but you can find each and everything I said inside your spirit, in your soul, and within yourself. We can all do better. I'm gonna leave with no music. Damn it. You said no, you're not. Hold on, let me just make sure. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you good. Woo! Thank you. You good. I know you.
It's so hard to breathe more.
Andrew, you there?
Struggling to breathe.
Oh.
I'm tired of it.
No.
No. I just ready for it to end.
But Andrew, do you have your
I dropped my phone. Can you get it for me? Thank you.
Andrew, was this an accident?
No, I'm just going to sleep now. It's just too much to breathe.
And do you have the oxygen with you?
No, I'll take.
Queen is trying to call you. And I know you can hear me, Andrew.
I dropped them because they trying to call him. But I know you worked in hospice, so I know.
Patty, listen to me, please, just for a minute. Take a breath. You must understand, okay? If this, and I'm just saying if, because we never know, if it is Andrew's time, and if Andrew is ready to go to sleep, as he was saying, we don't know that for sure, then we all have to be ready to let him go.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we fight this fight, that if he's at peace and he's ready to go, we don't need to fight that battle. We need to support his crossing to whatever. I know Andrew, and I know he's going to heaven.
Yes, he's in hospice care. He's in hospice care, and I agree with you.
No, I'm talking about his beliefs.
Yes, I'm saying I agree with you, but for those who didn't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't reading the chat. I apologize. But yes, I jumped in because of, as you know, my work with hospice. And I saw the panic in the room in you. Let's take a deep breath, because this is going to happen. This is imminent. This is going to happen with Andrew. We don't know when, but if it's now, we have to support him in that crossing. Now I'm concerned for Queen, because everybody does go into a panic. So Patty, well, I will reach out to her shortly. Nobody needs to panic, even though it feels panicky. I understand, okay?
Yeah.
Take that breath. Take that breath. And it's so much harder the younger they are.
Yeah.
I'm not, okay, don't
I was just gonna ask, I know you were about to get off, but I'm scared and very much concerned. Would you mind maybe just staying on a little bit longer till we hear something?
Sassy, I don't think we.
I'm sorry, Sassy. I can't. It's not right.
Sassy, don't be afraid, Sassy. He's on hospice, and if it's his time, the good Lord is going to take him.
Yeah.
And we need to support that in a
But this
very.
is before I started doing my job I'm doing now. I was an intern. I was there, and I called the last breath for my patients. Okay.
But that is a lot. I'm sorry, Sassy. When I hear that you're scared, for 10 years, I've held over 500 people. I've been with them for days, with their families, until the very end. Supporting, loving, teaching the family, say your goodbyes. It is time to let go. Keep it.
I get it, but it was
Queen,
his.
thank you.
It was his voice and what he was saying. But I'm gonna get down.
He was talking to the nurse. I was listening closely.
He's fine. He answered and he apologizes. He didn't know he was in a box. His phone dropped, and he's okay. So the nurses are helping stabilize him and get him comfortable again. But he said he's sorry. He didn't mean to.
I could hear the nurses talking to him. I was very tuned into what was going on, and they were right there with him.
He's just very, very tired with the breathing, and he's just over it today. So he's okay though, and he said he's sorry. He didn't mean to scare anybody.
No, and like I said, when it is his time, as all of us, don't go into a panic as hard as it is. We need to support him in that passing. He needs support at that time, not panic as hard as it is.
Yeah, let's just, I don't know if he's still listening, but I think he was just listening to you and the phone dropped and requested. So, but he's okay. I let him know I was going to come let you guys know. So he's fine. I told him, don't scare us like that no more. Okay.
Okay, we're all dropping and let Petty go.
Yep.
Thank
I just
you.
came up here to say really quick, like Petty just got done talking about how powerful the tongue is, right? And even though it was an accident, where it's no dig at you, Peppy, but like the tongue is powerful, and I don't want to speak that into existence. A lot of us, I know he's on hospice, but a lot of us don't want to. It was an accident, you know what I mean? And so I just don't want to jump to conclusions that just because Andrew's having a hard day, he has a lot of hard days because he has lung issues. And so it may not be ready for him to be his day. It was just an accident. And I just don't want to feed that out, that today is the day that he's going to pass because of an accident.
I did not say that. I absolutely did not say that. I said if, and hospice is imminent. I don't mean
hospice
to get
is not always end of life care.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I myself was a hospice patient. In 2010, for a little over a year, I was not going to be here anymore. I'm well aware of that. But I'm also well aware of my condition compared to Andrew's. You know what? I'm done.
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying we do hold powerness in our tongue, and we just talked about that. And it was an accident, and it did come off Petty like because of an accident. He was in like it was the end of his life, and it's triggering to a lot of people because a lot of us care about him.
Yes. Thank you too, Tall. I was coming up to say pretty much the exact same thing.
I understand, but I also want to give grace to everybody. I really don't like. I think everybody was in the right, and we have to lean towards understanding, no matter what, no matter how we feel. Lean towards understanding. Lean towards getting to understand someone's perspective. Please. And this isn't me bringing church to you. It's just me trying to be as common sense as possible. Don't be so quick to anger. Once again, be more quick to understand. Nothing to do with God. Just more so being human. I have the same care in my heart. And I did not know what to do, but I do believe that it's not my right to listen in on. It is not our right. It is not our right to listen in on mistakes. That's why I drop people out the box when, okay, it may be a little too much that I hear. All right, they talking about what? Okay, let's get them up out of here. Okay? It is not our right. As much as we would like to be there, we are not. We are not. So please continue to support the people that need your support, and make sure you're taking care of yourself, taking care of the people that are around you, that love you, that want to hug you, that want to text you, that want to make sure you are okay each and every day. Make sure the same energy that you just carried right then, that you carry into everybody that is around you. So if ever you are no longer here, every memory about you will never be forgotten because you gave everything to those who gave it back to you. Being a human is hard. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.